Reese, what would you say about this?
Well, first of all, Texas Republicans did start this when Donald Trump told them, like he did in Georgia, to find the votes to find him some congressional seats. This is a mid-decade redistricting, which is something that is not standard whatsoever. And so I applaud Gavin Newsom for saying that, listen, we're going to get off our high horses as Democrats for once, and we're going to roll around the mud with pigs. And the reality is this is going to be the will of the people. Right now, it is just an idea. It is going to the ballot. Polls are not voters cast. And if the votes get cast, unlike Donald Trump, I'm sure that Gavin Newsom will respect the will of the voters if they don't go his way.
Yeah, can I follow up with you, Reese, on that part of it?
Yeah.
Denise brought that up. I do think that's interesting. Whatever party you're in, people don't love this whole idea. Like, it's always how you ask the question, but if you ask people about gerrymandering, and they don't love it. And I think that poll that Denise brought up did show that, whatever party you're in.
Well, I mean, to be fair, listen, I would love for us to have independent commissioning, but I don't love having independent commissions when only Democratic states are having it. If Republicans are going to go balls to the walls and get as many Republican districts as they can, then Democrats have to respond in kind. And so I'm glad that they're being proactive about this. And we'll see what the voters decide. If the voters decide that they're okay with their votes being diluted because Republicans are gerrymandering every other state to the max, then okay, I guess we'll have to deal with that. But I suspect that once Democrats get out there and they tell California voters what's at stake, like what Governor Gavin Newsom is doing right now, then the winds will change. Just the same way that nobody cared about migrant caravans or CRT or DEI before Republicans drug that home every time. I think Democrats can win on this issue.
And the level of person who's in the House of Representatives, for example, will get even lower. And by the way, it's not that high right now, I would argue. So, I mean, it's just going to get worse. I mean, I think that's the real effect of this. And you're just going to get a lot of hacks in there, a lot more of them. Reese, what would you say?
Well, yeah, I think that's the point of what the Texas Republicans are trying to do. I think that's the point of what Donald Trump has directed Republicans across the country to do. They know that that big, beautiful bill is a loser. Once the millions of people start losing their Medicaid, once SNAP benefits are cut and people are going hungry, once people are going homeless, once these tariffs fully kick in.
I'm talking about Democrats too, Democratic districts where you have like really far left, that's all you're going to have. Just, it's going to be...
I think that there's a lot of narrative about Democrats being super far left, but at the end of the day, Democrats are competing for their votes, and Republicans are saying that we don't want to compete. We can pass trillions of dollars of tax cuts for billionaires, and our solution to going back to the voters is saying change our voters. And so that's all that I'm saying is that this is due to Republicans knowing that their policies are very unpopular and detrimental to this country.
The final point on this, Denise.